Good morning, Chicago. Hello to everyone joining us online from around the world. Welcome to Securities Enforcement Forum Central 2024. My name is Bruce Carton. I'm the editor of Securities Docket, and I'm delighted to welcome you all to what has become over the past decade in DC, San Francisco, and now in Chicago, the preeminent securities enforcement conferences anywhere. As of this morning, we had over 400 people registered for today's event, which is also being live streamed for virtual attendees. Our goal with Securities Enforcement Forum is to make it by far the most worthwhile and enjoyable conference you attend every year, and it's designed to be a day where the leaders and the future leaders of the securities enforcement field can come together and discuss this area of law. Before we get started, just briefly, thanks so much to the 19 law firms and the 8 consulting firms that have stepped up to support this event this year. And when you look at the list, you see basically a list of the best firms in this practice area, not just in this part of the country, but anywhere. Also, thanks very much to Secretariat for the great breakfast. Really appreciate that. I also wanted to explain the enormous stack of green books out in the lobby for those of you who walk by it. So that's something we've done at a lot of events. We've had a lot of authors come in. We've had John Carreyrou to sign his Bad Blood book. We had Zeke Faw back in DC to sign Number Go Up. And this year we have a local author named Kelly Richmond Pope. She is the author of this Fool Me Once book, which is a really interesting book about corporate fraud. We've bought all these books. These books are for you, and they're sitting out there. So please grab a book. Kelly will be here pretty much all morning and a lot of the afternoon, and she'll be signing books out there, so it's a chance to get a signed copy of the book. And please take them, because I'm not taking any of them. Maybe I'll take one, but they're for you, and they're not for me to be lugging around. Just a couple of quick housekeeping items. The website for the conference is on the agenda, and it's docketevents.com. Whether you're in person or virtual, the website will have a lot of useful information. On the website, there are links to the CLE information documents you may need. For in-person attendees, I think probably the main question is going to be Illinois CLE. It's been approved for 6.25 hours of CLE in Illinois, 7.5 hours of CLE in Texas, and 6 hours in Delaware. And there's about a dozen states that are reciprocal with Delaware. That you may, including New York and New Jersey, that you may be get CLE credit for. But if you haven't heard the name of your state, if you're from South Dakota and you haven't heard it, you're on your own. Basically, you're gonna have to get it on your own. The website will do periodic alertness checks for those of you watching online. So respond to them when you see them if you want to get CLE credit. There are also some materials on the website that complement the issues that will be discussed here today, including some articles by our panelists. The agenda and the full bios, you have an agenda handout, everybody sitting here, but it's also online. You can get all the bios for everybody online. There's also a page on there where you can write an evaluation of the panels if you want. Anyway, that's enough from me. We're going to get started at 8:10 with our first panel. It is on SEC practice, developments in administrative proceedings, trials, testimony, Wells process, settlements, and more. So we will be right back. Thank you.